Touch me and
Sorry about that,
I'll
guys.
fingers.
Apparently I went,
I will.
I went offline. Don't know how, don't know why. Hopefully I'll stay online. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm having that issue again. Where's my character? There we go.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
No, I'm gonna say don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
Well. Try again.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Nope. No. Sorry, guys. My game is a little buggy still.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Sure.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Doesn't taste half bad.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Are you an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sip of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Well...
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
About that.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such
I've
as?
collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years.
Uh-huh.
You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Alright.
Hey, bother.
Thank you. Turn on trading. I'll restock up on that. And we'll get an invisibility potion for Astarion. That's good. Sure.
Be careful on the road.
Oh, sorry guys. Force of habit.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I was trained to bare hand fight.
Might have to teach the rest of us that trick then.
Expect half these blades will break the first time they strike a goblin skull. I've had to make do with what I could scavenge.
That forge is holding on by a thread.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let's see your wares. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh.
Assume nothing.
Okay. Maybe another time.
But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Sorry, guys. We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
We have to rely on each other.
Easy is often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
If you're not comfortable, I won't press you.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
You should go to camp.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
As you like. Perhaps I'll see you at camp.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
Yeah, about that. Go to camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I'll get you soon. Just trust me, you're not gonna want to see what we're gonna be doing.
I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Alright. Come on, Lazel.
What's in
Well,
here?
first off, let's get these wooden crates. Let's get the loot. Oh. Hold on, you guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call from my mother, so I needed to take that. Everything's good. Everything's fine. But I do apologize for that interruption. Hello? There we go. More potato. Hi, Zaru.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My
Yep.
friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah, and I suggest you do as she says.
Lower.
Yeah, you need to get on your knees.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your
Astarian.
blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I mean, to be fair, you are a dab at interrogations. Might need to use it.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. What do you mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay. Alright, let's get everybody else. Shadow Heart.
Something the matter?
Join
All right.
me?
Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
You don't like me, do you? Neutral. Fair. 3. Alright. Makes a lot of sense. Hey, Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Join me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Oh. Hey, Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Yeah, not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
You gonna explain?
No.
Fine.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Helpful.
Indeed. Farewell.
Alright, I'm gonna have us go to sleep. Lizelle, you stay in camp so I can sleep, okay? Oh. Are you sure crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zephysk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities.
How do I say this? You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of them, never encountered one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation. Not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Wait in camp for me.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Yes, stay here.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Yep.
Here goes nothing.
End the day. Yes. Oh. Alright.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
I want to know about more than your hobbies. Can't you tell me something about the real you?
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Alright, fine. Bye.
It's quite a sight.
Oh, hello.
The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
You seem more relaxed.
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
We hardly know each other.
You have your charms. More than you think.
Watch yourself, Astarion.
Oh. You're no fun.
Bye.
Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
Yes, Shadowheart.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. I'm just gonna end your misery.
A firm answer. I'd do the same. We'll need that kind of thinking to make it through all this. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
The tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash, Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the Tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Alright, good night, everybody. Bye, Starion. Have fun.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
You're staying in camp.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Uh-huh.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee. Thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting in the Hells, dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Wyll.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Any questions, children? Swing.
Let's do Hex. Agonizing and Repelling Blast. And Athlete. Yes. Spells. Mirror Image. Pact of the Blade. Durable. Alright, that's all.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Be strong and watch over your kin.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
You're welcome.
Any questions, children?
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
You need discipline. Focus. Fix your gaze to a point, then guide your strikes to it.
Like this, then. Focus. Focus.
And strike!
Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of those goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.